Ani, Adele Loosemore and Dijnakas, Shebahonaning and Donshaba. Hello, my name is Adele Loosemore and I'm a Treaty Indian from Shebahonaning. My community is located at the entrance to the North Channel of Georgian Bay in the Robinson-Huron Treaty area. Today, my community is more widely known as Killarney, Ontario. In this video, I'm taking a look at MNO's kinship connections between Killarney and 3 other communities. Together, they make up MNO's Great Lakes Regional Historic Métis Community. In their fact sheet about the regional community, MNO refers to the Supreme Court's Powley decision, remarks made by the Ontario Court of Appeal, excerpts from Ontario legislation, and a self-government agreement with Canada. There's also a quote from the 1996 Royal Commission on Aboriginal Peoples. All leading up to a list of the individual historic Métis communities that MNO includes in this regional HMC: Georgian Bay, Killarney, Sault Ste. Marie, and Northern Lake Superior. The map they included shows only the rough boundaries of MNO's regional community. But MNO does say that they are rights-bearing, interrelated Métis communities. They were actually one large community of interrelated families who established Métis Aboriginal rights across that whole territory that is outlined in red on MNO's map. This information is from First Peoples Law. If you want to see more, there's a link to their website in the description box below this video. They say many people with Indigenous ancestors don't understand that to have Métis rights under the Constitution, they have to trace their ancestry to a specific local Métis community that existed when the Crown began to exercise effective control in that part of Canada. The date that the Crown took control over the area can be different for different communities, but it's the historic Métis communities that existed before that date that established the Métis Aboriginal rights that people continue to exercise today. According to MNO's 2017 registry policy, the date of effective control for Killarney is somewhere between the mid-1870s to the mid-1880s. In this video, I'm using 1885 as the date of effective control. Killarney is shown in the middle of this 1856 map with its Ojibwe name, Shebahonaning. Here's a list of all the families that MNO says were part of the Great Lakes Regional Historic Métis Community. There are a total of 69 families listed here. The lists are based on the Métis root ancestor documents that MNO made available to the public for several years. Those files were removed from public view after more and more questions were raised about MNO's credibility. In each of MNO's verified Métis family documents, there's a diagram that shows how that family is connected to other families in the same or other Métis communities through, for example, marriage, godparenting, witnessing a wedding. Each of those colors on the diagram represents a family, and details about each connection can be found in a different part of each family document. I looked at the kinship chart in each of MNO's family line documents to see which families MNO connected together, what historic Métis community they were in, the type of connection that was made, and what year that connection took place. The footnotes in the column for type of connection record the individuals involved. Two families, number 2, Corbier, and number 4, McGregor, have no kinship connections to Northern Lake Superior, Sault Ste. Marie, or Georgian Bay. But MNO's documents noted kinship events among other families, so I checked to see whether or not those events occurred before effective control. Only one of the events listed here took place after the effective control date of 1885 in family number 8. The rest are shown in bold type. Here's the final table showing that MNO's Killarney families have a kinship connection to 5 families in other locations that are part of MNO's regional community. Here are the connections. In 1881, Adelaide Causley became a godparent to Julianne Sayer. In 1871, Edward Sayer in the Sayer-Labrie-Connor family became a godfather to a son of Catherine MacLeod. In 1875, he also became a godfather to a daughter of Catherine MacLeod. In 1842, Charles de la Morandière witnessed the wedding of John Corbier and Marie Madeleine Nolan. In 1875, Marie Solomon Tranchemontagne, daughter of Henry Solomon I of Georgian Bay, witnessed the wedding of Jean-Baptiste Roch and Catherine Sophie de la Morandière. In 1848, James Solomon married Elizabeth Gordon of Georgian Bay. In 1851, Marie Solomon of Georgian Bay married Joseph Tranchemontagne Sr. In northern Lake Superior, Sault Ste. Marie, and Georgian Bay, there are a total of 60 families. MNO's data show that before effective control, only 5 of them had kinship connections with Killarney: Corbier, Sayer, and Sayer-Labrie-Connor in Sault Ste. Marie, and in Georgian Bay, Gordon and Solomon. Inside these blue rectangles are the families that had no kinship connection to Killarney before 1885. That's 92% of the total number of families in northern Lake Superior, Sault Ste. Marie, and Georgian Bay.